Hi everyone, my name is Jordan. I'm a senior independent consultant with Mary Kay. Today I wanted to show you guys how to get a fall makeup look. So I'm going to start from finish and show you guys just kind of how to get a fall makeup look. I figured since it is fall, it's the perfect time to show you guys how I achieve a fall makeup look. So if you guys are interested, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is the Time-Wise Pore Minimizer. And I'm going to apply that all over my face. I normally just use about like 2 pumps of it. And I just put that kind of like in my T-zone. This is going to eliminate the look of pores on your face. And then next, I'm going to be taking the finishing spray. I use this as a priming spray and a finishing spray. So I kind of just spritz this all over my face in the beginning, and then I go back and I do it at the end. Stuff is so hydrating and it feels so good on your skin. And then I'm going to be taking one of my favorite products. This is the foundation primer and it has SPF 15 in it. This stuff literally feels like velvet on your skin. It is so good. And I use not like that much because a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. So I kind of just apply it like the same place that I just applied the pore minimizer. And I wear this stuff on my face even when I don't wear makeup. In this case, since we are doing a more intense eye look, we are going to start with our eyes first. So the first thing I'm going to do is be taking this cream eyeshadow. It's in the color Beach Blonde. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I use this kind of as like a primer and a base to get the best application. And it does have a little bit of shimmer to it too, which I really like. All of our palettes are magnetic, so you get to choose what colors you like and what colors you don't. I know, and you can add like all your bronzers, your cream to powder foundations, your blushes, and eyeshadows. They all come as being magnetic, so you literally can just pull them off and they're interchangeable, which I really like because I know in the past when I used to buy like palettes that were already pre-made, I would literally use probably like 3 of the eyeshadows and then the rest of them would just sit there, but I've paid like $50 for the palette. And each eyeshadow are only $8, so, and then you can just customize it, which I think is so cool. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking this shade right here and just applying that all over my lid. Okay, so you guys are zoomed in now. So then I'm going to be taking this transition shade right here, and I'm going to be applying that in my crease. I believe this color is called Hazelnut. And you just got to keep blending. And then after that, I'm going to be taking this more like a purpley shade. It's called Soft Heather, and I just think it's so pretty because I wanted to do more of like a brunette type look today. I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend all that in. And what I like about not doing your foundation first is you can just be as sloppy as you want to with the eyeshadow because you can just clean it up with concealer later. It's our eye smudger brush. And I'm going to be taking this darker color here. Sorry. It's called Merlot. It's like a really dark purple. And I'm going to be focusing that on like the outer V of my eye. Not bringing it past about the center point of my eye because I don't want my center part of my eye to be too dark. So I'm focusing that on the outside. I'm going to take the same blending brush and just blend out that eyeshadow. Then after that, we're going to be moving on to like a sparkly, like a shimmery shade. I'm using Smoky Quartz. Just applying that right on the lid. This is probably my favorite color. Between that and Hazelnut, which is the crease shade I used, those are like my go-to colors. Like even on like days when I just like use a little bit of makeup or I'm just doing like an everyday look, I love these colors together. They're so pretty. And our eyeshadows are so pigmented. So then last, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and it was actually a limited edition shade, and that was in one of our palettes that we just came out with in the fall collection. So I'm actually going to be taking that and just kind of like going over top of the darker colors just to kind of make sure that we're still defining the darker colors. And after that, just gonna blend it out again. We set and primed our face, so we are ready for foundation. The foundation I'm gonna be using today is our Time Wise Matte 3D Foundation. And this is in the shade Beige Warm 100. I'm gonna be applying this with a beauty sponge. And this is actually a Mary Kay beauty sponge, so it's black, and I use it damp so I get it wet, and then I'm just going to go ahead and apply it all over my face. And this foundation is pretty full coverage. It's not as full coverage as our cream to powder foundation is, but it's definitely full coverage. And it's super, super buildable. And just bring it down a little bit on my neck. We do have a matte and a luminous. This is the matte one. I do have the luminous one too, and it is really good as well. And then the next thing that we're going to be using is our under eye corrector, and it has like a pinky undertone to it, and what that's going to do is cancel out the darkness under your eye because pink cancels out black and blue. So I'm going to just applying that in like a V underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to be taking our concealer in a lighter shade and just applying that in the inner corner. And I only do this just so it brightens my eye up. Now I'm going to take my beauty sponge, but I'm going to be taking the tip end of the beauty sponge and just blotting that. And then I'm just going to go down my nose and just kind of blend everything out. So then after that, I'm going to be taking our translucent powder. And I was always scared to use a translucent powder, but I promise you this will not make you look white. And then I love this brush. This is our powder brush. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. And then I really do focus on it underneath of my eyes too, because you don't want your eyes to crease. Not that ours really does crease, but you know, you never want to take that chance. And then after that, we're going to move on to contour. And I'm going to be using our contour shade Latte. We have a darker one and a lighter one, and this is the lighter contour shade. So I always do get a lot of questions on about like contouring, highlighting, and blush. So this part might be for you. I am going to do another video that just focuses on how to highlight and contour. So if I do it too fast for you in this video, trust me, I will have another one that kind of like breaks it down and shows you guys exactly how to do it. So I'm just putting that directly underneath of my cheekbone. And I'm also going to bring it up on my forehead. And I use this kind of like as a bronzer and a contour. Like I know a lot of people like will have like a specific bronzing color and then a contour color, but I'm just not really one to like chisel out my cheekbones. I don't know if that's for you. Like we have a darker color and you can go ahead and do like the same thing, but you just need to be more careful to get that directly underneath of your cheekbone, where like with a bronzer, it's okay if you kind of are not like literally directly underneath, because it's just gonna like bronze your skin and make you just look a little bit more tan. So as you can tell, I'm not like super like chiseling out my face. And I do kind of like bring this down on my chin too, to eliminate, to make sure I don't have a double chin. And then I'm going to be moving on to blush. And the blush color I'm going to be using today is called Rosy Nude. It's just a matte blush. So it's this color right here. And I'm going to be using our cheek brush. I love this brush for blush because it is like slanted. I don't know if you guys can tell. What I like to do is I like to smile so I know exactly where I'm supposed to be putting it. Our highlight shade. And I do believe this is called like Honey Glazed. And then I also do bring it down the center of my nose and on my cupid's bow. So then what I like to do is just kind of go over it all so it blends out, just kind of like we did our eyes. You always want to blend. So I go in with Crystalline, which is just like a really light shimmery shade, and I'm going to go in and put that on my tear duct. So this is just going to brighten the eye area. So now we're going to be moving on to brows. And before I started Mary Kay, I never used to fill in my eyebrows, but now it's like a necessity. Every single time that I wear makeup, I have to fill my brows in. And my favorite product, this might be my favorite product, honestly. I really don't know. It's really hard to determine like what exactly is my favorite because I love them all so much. But this is the volumizing brow tint. We have a brow pencil too, but my eyebrows really are not that bad, so I don't feel the need for my eyebrows to be filled in that way. I really like this gel because it tames and it adds color and it's just great. So I'm going to be taking our spoolie and just brushing down my eyebrows. And this comes in 4 different colors, and I'm going to be using the dark blonde color. And the little spoolie looks like this, so it already has like a little thing on it. I just recommend like when you first get it, because mine is almost out, just really wipe off the excess because you don't want to put too much on at one time. Like, this stuff is so good. Like, I seriously am obsessed with this stuff. Like, just look at the difference. It's so crazy. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Mine is like really running out, so I'm gonna need to go run in my stockpile and go grab another one. So then I'm just gonna go back over top of my brows with this spoolie. All right, So next we're going to be moving on to eyeliner, and it's a pen and it's a liquid eyeliner pen, but it like dries a little bit matte. And this stuff like will not come off. Like if you draw it on your hand and you like try to wipe it, like it will not come off. Like, I mean, obviously you have to let it dry for a couple seconds, but I promise you, like, it stays forever. So now I'm going to be going in with our lash primer, and this makes like the world of difference. Like, I mean, our mascaras, don't get me wrong, like they are amazing, but like this stuff just makes it like really good. And the brush is like that, and it's clear, and you just put it over like before you put mascara on. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Going on and using my literally like, it's called Love Lash, and I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Yep, so that is the mascara. It's so good. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my bottom lashes as well. Next, we're going to move on to lips, and this lip liner is in the color Light Nude, and it's like a pinky color, and I'm just going to line my lips. This is probably like my favorite lipstick color ever. It's called Rosewood, and it's just so pretty, and it just matches with like everything. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. So that is how I got this look. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment below if you guys are interested in any of these products. If you do not already have a Mary Kay consultant, I have a website that I will link down below. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.